Hare Krishna. We'll continue our journey with 11th verse of 2nd chapter from the Bhagavad Gita as it is. The Sanskrit verse is as follows. Shri Bhagavan Ovacha Ashochan Anvashocastvam Pragyavadamscha Bhashase Gatasun Agatasumscha Nanushocanti Panditaha. English translation is as follows. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, while speaking learned words, you are mourning for what is not worthy of grief. Those who are wise lament neither for the living nor for the dead. Krishna's first instructive words to Arjuna are, don't lament for that which is not worthy of lamentation. Krishna is saying, you are saying big words. We'll go to hell, we'll get sin. You are speaking all these big words. But what is the practical reality? The practical reality is that you are overwhelmed by emotions. When in distress, we often approach God to gain relief. And yes, connecting with God can comfort us. Still, everything about God may not be so comforting. God's purpose is not just to comfort us. It is also to challenge us and transform us. For example, Krishna, his messages in Bhagavad Gita may be challenging. Especially discomforting can be its battlefield setting in which Krishna urges Arjuna to persist in the duty of fighting. Undoubtedly, Krishna ultimately wants to comfort us, but not by perpetuating our stay at the material level of consciousness. He wants us to raise our consciousness to the spiritual level, where eternal comfort awaits us. Krishna's core message centers on our eternal indestructibility as souls. His unfailing benevolence and the supreme happiness awaiting us in pure spiritual love for Him. All these are supremely comforting. When treating a patient, a doctor gives a comforting painkiller, but also he gives a medicine that may be bitter. Feel good without think good and act good is no good. Authentic spirituality is meant to heal our entire being, thoughts, feelings, and actions. Feelings diverged from thoughts and actions are often hallucinatory. That's why, though the Bhagavad Gita is essentially a book about bhakti, which is ultimately a feeling, it doesn't waste much more time on esoteric emotions. It centers on rational discussions about practical action. It gives a philosophical understanding of our identity as souls, parts of Krishna. And it follows up this intellectual illumination with outline of various forms of yoga meant to harmonize our actions with our identity. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. We'll discuss 12th verse of 2nd chapter in the next episode.
If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and leave your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, subscribe for more content on health and lifestyle.